Hello, in this video we will discuss about the principle of gel electrophoresis. So what is the principle and how to prepare and perform the gel electrophoresis. So in this video we will discuss with the detail what is that and how to prepare in the biotechnological field. So first of all we should understand about the just a definition to understand the gel electrophoresis. So the gel electrophoresis is the technique used for separation of protein, RNA and DNA segments on the basis of their density and sizes. So on the basis of their density and their size, the piece of DNA or protein or RNA can be separate with the distance wise. So in the gel. So gel is basically contain a gel and electric current is used for the gel to movement of that segment from negative to the positive side. So first of all, gel is in two type: agarose gel, which that is used for the large pore size, while the polyacrylamide gel, which that is used for the small pore size. So what is that? Agarose gel is used for the DNA and RNA detection, while the polyacrylamide is used for the protein and RNA detection. Why is that? Because the DNA is the double stranded is the bigger than the RNA and protein thread. So that is why it can be used for the large pore size. So gel contain pores. So important thing is that it is separation method and to detection that method for a different reason. So we required first the sample. So we can take the sample from the criminal, for example, or on the other hand the cancerous cell producing person or something which that is used for the suspected sample, for example. So we will taking in mind as a criminal which that is murderer and murder the person, and their hairs was in the hand of the murder or death person. So that was a crime containing person. So here is we can take the sample from their hair, and we can take the blood sample from the dead body when during the death time, or sample from the mouth for understanding or some other reason. So here is the we are taking the sample from the blood. So after the blood taking the sample, the different enzymes used to cell lysis. So the proteinase enzyme used to destruct the protein, and on the other hand, the after the centrifugation, the sample is produced in the different phase in the tube. So the DNA separation in the tube, for example, this segment on the basis of their density. So on the basis of their density, we can detect and inoculate that DNA segments or DNA containing solution or DNA containing serum. So after this, we are taking into the tube, EP tube, and the DNA is used, and magnesium used to bind with the DNA as a cofactor to create a segment of the DNA. So the DNA containing sample we can this segment polymerase chain reaction to amplification of segments. So we are amplifying. So after this, gel preparation. So what is the meaning of gel preparation? We are using the gel for and we are preparing. So here is the agarose gel, which that is in the form of powder we can buy in the market. So we can put into the buffer solution. So when the put into the buffer solution, so the transparent solution after the high temperature, so the 90 degrees Celsius to 95 degrees Celsius to transparent solution creation. So after this, 0.7 to 2% is the agarose gel is usually produced, and normal temperature is the 50 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius is the normal temperature. So the normal temperature is after the high temperature we will cool down, and normal temperature it will be looking as a transparent like a water. So this we will put into the casting tray is the third step. So we are putting the casting tray, and after the putting the into the casting tray we will put the comb. For example, comb is already we can create put into the casting tray, and next we will put the basically agarose gel into the casting tray. After the putting agarose gel into the casting tray, so the comb projection basically will create the well. So that well is basically is a gap due to the comb insertion. So here we are putting the agarose gel into the casting tray, and it will become a slightly gel like structure, so that is why it is known as the gel. But it is basically we should need to prevent the dry of this gel. So what is the meaning of that? Because we are not basically cooling down more. So important thing is that gel prepared after 15 minutes. So after the 15 minute, basically 0.7 to 2% agarose gel or depends on the basis of requirement and on the basis of analysis. So we will remove the comb and the well will be create. So this well creation is basically used for the sample putting in the well. So we will pour the sample into the well. So the sample pouring strategy we will discuss in later. So first of all we should understand about the cathode and anode setting for the electric current providing system. So here I am drawing again the casting tray to understand, and we will put the TBE buffer, which that is maintain the neutral pH and maintain the neutral pH as well as prevent to dry this gel. So here is the we will put the cathode toward the well side, while the positive anode side is basically without wells, you can see. So we will put the TBE buffer, maintain neutral pH. So buffer can be used TBE or DAE. So two type of buffer can be used on the basis of requirement. So first we will understand the TBE buffer, which that is a chemical containing trispace, acetic acid and EDTA, which that contains 0.5 and pH is the 8. While the weight per volume is the trispace is 24 2 gram and 2 mole, as well as acetic acid is the 57.1 volume per weight gram and mole milliliter, sorry. So EDTA is basically used the pH 8 and so up to 1000 milliliter. While on the other hand TAE is the trispace containing 108 gram weight per volume and 0.9 mole. On the other hand, boric acid 55 gram and EDTA 0.5 and 40 ml per volume per weight per volume and 20 millimole. On the other hand, here is the trispace and acetic acid, which that is maintain neutral pH. EDTA chelating agent chelates magnesium cofactor of DNase. So it means it will be prevent trispace and acetic acid maintain neutral pH, and while EDTA is maintain the DNA segment due to the prevent by the chelating agent chelate the magnesium ion to chelate and prevent the DNase activity, and chelate to the magnesium and prevent DNase activity. So on the other hand, important thing is that here we will discuss the after the putting the sample. So we will also understand about the preparation of the sample. First we will understand the what is that. So first of all, we will put the sample second well, not first well. Why? Because first well we will put the DNA ladder known. For example, the DNA ladder, which that is basically a dead body, contain a sample uh, on their hand or something, or the blood. So that is basically the DNA ladder known, which that is we know about that. While the sample after PCR is the sample of the criminal, which that is we are putting in the second well, while the third well is the different criminal or suspected person. So the basically we are pouring the sample the suspected person, and after this we are giving the electricity. Electricity can be 82 to 150 volt. We can detect by the voltmeter and voltage provided. So this mean negative cathode is moved toward the positive anode, and the DNA is basically contain a negative net negative charge. So that is why negative will be moved toward the positive toward the anode. So that is why the DNA will be moved on the basis of their density. For example, the larger dense segment will be not move more toward the positive, while the less dense segment will move forward more. So the graph can be prepared. On the other hand, the sample preparation we will discuss. Add loading dye into the sample for check the position during DNA movement, while the glycerol we are using for settle down in well, because it increase the viscosity. So on the other hand, important thing is that basically here is we are preparing a B C D E sample, which that is suspected sample. For example, in the case of criminal or murderer, so we are indicating that, or we are guessing about that the this five criminal can be one criminal can be from these five criminals or crime suspicion. So the ETBR is the ethidium bromide intercalates between the DNA and fluorescence under UV lights. So it means the ethidium bromide will be added. After the adding of the ethidium bromide, it can be show the color of the segment of the DNA in the UV light. So I hope you make sense about these things. So after this putting, we can take the sample as a gel, and we can take the gel in the form of graph we can show in this diagram. So we are contain A B C D E suspected criminal or suspected person, which that we are detecting or matching the DNA ladder known, which that is we had already known about the DNA ladder, which that is for example the dead body containing DNA in their criminal hairs or criminal blood, or we are taking the sample from the dead body, which that is the criminal is left behind the something or pistol or something. We can check that cells, so from the hairs or something of the criminal. So here is the B sample is matching too much, so we can confirm, and we can confirm the suspected person is the B containing sample. So that is the basically identification by a matching of the DNA ladders, by matching of these ladders. For example, on the other hand, there are many sample which that is not matching in this diagram. So that is why. So on the other hand, the uses of gel electrophoresis in the another biotechnological field is the detection of crime first, and gene therapy is used. For example, the gene therapy mean is we are detecting the segment of the DNA for the cancerous cell as well as the normal cell. So we are checking the cancerous cell or something, and we can change the basically their segments. Or on the other hand, there are gene therapies used for the disease prevention method by genetic change. So the useful product in biotechnology research for cropping and other animal variety and evolutionary study, we can understand, and ancestral finding and recombinant technology. So all thing is done here. So I hope you make sense about this principle of gel electrophoresis and how to prepare and perform the gel electrophoresis. So thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe. Bye.